Hello guys, we are back. We're going to get back into it now for round 2. Sorry there to 20th Regiment of Foot, that was your promo just coming up. I will play the promos again. I'll play the full promos after the stream, of course. But let's get back into the action. We are looking, of course, at today, if you guys have just joined in with us, Community Clan Fight Night 46 weeks of Community Clan Fight Night. On the Insurgent side today, or actually for round 2, or the clans playing today, the 8 clans playing, 20R, 20 Regiment on foot, the Magister Mortalis, the Mumble M, Enfield Academy FA. On the other team, on the American side this evening, good old FSQ Finish Squad, followed by Hesaria HSR, good old Exodus UK, and Old Man Bring Death OMBD. We did see 20R, MMM, and FA, all those guys on the American side on round 1, taking down all 3 caches, or caches, whatever you might call them. I usually like to plural everything because, hey, I'm Australian. We're going to, of course, now stick with the Insurgents again. It's really just an Insurgent-focused game. Let's get a stream rolling. We'll hear what the comms are, and we'll see how good they're communicating. Communication's a key, of course, when we're looking at squad. But yeah, let's get into it. Looks like already 3 catches spawning for the Insurgent side on Bravo 4. Keypad 5, next one Echo H keypad 6, then followed by Healer H keypad 9 as well. We did see a cache located over towards here previously, and I believe one located here as well. So we are looking at 2 cache spawns that we saw in last round, and a new one up towards the Bravo 4 region. 3 caches they have to look at.
Enemy Logi truck marked south on the map, Echo 9, Foxtrot 9.
Let's get into it. 6, 7, 8, 9 is what the keys we are looking for this evening. 20R, looks like they have spotted.
It's moving west.
Old Man Bring Death and a transporter there, followed by as well. Are we looking at a crow or are we looking at a normal? No, we're looking at a crow. Was it the new Humvee for the American forces? We may see a bit of an ambush here, and it could be a very, very good ambush. We'll see how it is. Would they just let him go by? Nope, they're going to start. Old Man Bring Death, they're going to get out.
Transport truck north, Echo 8.
Already the first contacts of the game coming up with the Magister Mortalis up against Old Man Bring Death, FSQ as well. Looks like V Semi-X getting the first hit. Hey, Shaggy. The original streamer, get on Mr. Shaggy in the chat, guys. Hit him up. One of the first guys I did, along with Parrot Plays, one of the first guys that I talked to when joining the Closed Alpha squad.
Wiped an enemy squad in Foxtrot.
Looks like here, already a truck going down there for the American forces. Only Old Man Bring Death Soda again alive. But no, unfortunately, the explosion takes off the head. Already, Old Man Bring Death wiped out. Now we have the crow that we saw previously. The Old Man Bring Death are securing as well. Have the ownership. Of course, losing that costly tickets. You have already roadkill the scout there. Crow, devastating weapon with the arsenal of the American forces. A beautiful range that it has, great suppression, and it's the BTR of the American forces. It's what the Americans did need. It's something you don't want to come up against. Of course, you're possibly looking at 2 crows here. You can just see the range there. FSQ, Schmeagol, and Calm, or Karma from FSQ as well. They're the Finnish squad guys, located just all the way to east side, and already getting shots over on these guys here. The good old Magistrate Mortalis guys, who took down Old Man Bring Death just moments ago. The Americans now pushing in. So let's have a look. we do have just on the south side. So we did have the other
Watch out,
cache.
Buckbeat.
Other cache
Enemy
last
close here.
round was located in the Echo 7 keypad 3 region. South side now is where the cache is located, just in the compound there where 20R and MM are looking after. Old Man Bring Death already tried to get into that region. Crow taking down, looks like a technical, maybe 2 technicals. Takes down one, which our Nordic squad was looking to ambush. And was this a technical? Another technical, 2 technicals down for the insurgent forces, Americans there. Old Man Bring
I did
Death.
exactly what I told you guys not to do, so yeah. Hashtag blame Nordic.
There you go.
Fucking hell, it's not a fucking good day, is it?
Got all the famous hashtag blame Nordic. Nordic, it looks like he was saying these guys do not approach a crow in technicals. And Nordic doing exactly that. And we just see the devastation of what the crow can do. Alright, so we are now going to look. FSQ are going to start to move up into the compounds. MM20R are in. Of course, Old Man Death will be talking to those squads on the other side. Of course, I can't hear them. But of course, they would be advising where a majority of the guys are. We'll have a look around the map and we'll see the rest of the action that's happening. I really hope that is not a Humvee or anything of that sort. No, that is a truck that is flipped and turned. Yes, the devastation of this terrain brings to vehicles, and another burning wreck. Looks like a flipped Logi truck there is not going to help the insurgents as well. I think what Z-Trooper said in the first round.
Grad, you're southeast of the cache in Echo
Everything
8.
burns. We'll be going back towards the 20R. We'll get into the close action of FSQ now approaching that compound. Old Man Bring Death out towards the western side of that compound as well. I just want to fly around the map to see how we're doing.
We've got a...
We'll see what other action we are looking at. So we do have Fear
moving
Academy looking to protect this
wait for them to place that from.
this compound here. Another flipped technical there. A lot of flip technicals, a lot of flip vehicles we are seeing in round 2. Exodus now trying to get the northern side. We do have the original Humvees there. Zulu is driving there from BVAR, of course, helping out good old Exodus, the good old XOVAR coalition that we have. And MMFA are going to start moving out towards that northern side where Chronic is coming out to contact his guys from the Fear Academy. And it looks like a Magistrat Mortalis guy, Monster. We're going to head back and really see the main action that's happening, where we do see Old Man Bring Death FSQ getting into the action against 20R and a couple of the MM guys, as well as on the outside of the outskirts we did have good old Mum Marines. But it looks like 20R, a couple of their guys down, as well as MM, the Magistrat Mortalis guys. But, of course, with the cache located here, you don't have to really worry about tickets when we are looking at insurgents. You always have to worry about tickets, of course, but for the insurgents, it's really the cache locations. So, of course, they're gonna keep spawning in that cache. They're gonna keep reinforcing that cache because they don't want the squad leader to get into the cache room. If they get into the cache room, then goodbye cache. Only one incendiary to take that out. It's not about digging or grenading. None of that. It's about getting that one incendiary that the squad leader can handle. We do see FSQ coming out from the western side. FSQ approaching from this side here. We saw Old Man Bring Death approaching in from the southeast side. Guys, don't drink and drive. Yeah, exactly. Saint is on the water this evening. I drank all my beers on Friday nights. What a fun night that was. Okay. Now we do have, looks like Mum Marines, MM, the Magistrat Mortalis 20R, looking after this cache here. FSQ, HSR spawning in from that western region. Old Man Bring Death still located up towards that southeast region, just on the hills there. A couple of their guys are down, but they're just going to keep, they're going to keep pressing. They just have to keep pressing this compound. Of course, it comes down to how many tickets are they willing to say, to to sacrifice to get this. It's going to be a hard compound to sort of get in. Americans will have to look at their tickets closely.
I'm sorry. Watch out. He's close.
Drunk 87 is the squad leader. Drunk 87 is a squad leader. He's already within the compound where the cache is located, but he's not in the exact house. And a trade there, unfortunately, there for FSQ's Drunk 87. Get a bit of a trade there from us. Cyrax there from the 20th Regiment of Foot.
God damn it, Nordic.
More blaming of Nordic there. Robin Sage there blaming Nordic. Looks like a grenade taking both of them guys out. Haze FSQ still kind of up to the western region. MVP it on the 20th Regiment of Foot guys. He's the scout. He's going to get around the location. I'm not sure if I had that one. If I had that captured before. There's another techie. I'm not too sure if the 20R guys are responsible for that one there. All he needs is a bit of a nudge. There's some really good defending here from MM. Good old Magistrate Mortalis. Mumbarines and 20R pushing out. Looks like 20R are the forces that are going to start pushing their guys out.
In Echo 7, keep at 3.
Having a look on the map, it looks like Squad 4 now on the south side of the cache region. There's some guys up on the northern side. They did come into contact with Fear Academy before. We're looking at Exodus coming in under contact with Fear Academy on the eastern side. But HSR and FSU is still going to keep pounding this compound whenever they can. Wherever they can. Hashtag, alright, let's get a shout out everyone. Hashtag blame Nordic. Just put it in the chat, guys. And 20Rs, what they're doing is they're pushing out of the compound. They're going to be the insurgents here. They're going to start taking down, looks like even HSR's Erie. Possible fob maybe going down for the American forces there. The Jamie and Magic. Don't know if I saw some digging there. I haven't heard anything in terms of fob. Fob's getting taken down, but what a... What a crazy compound to hit here. FSU and HSR still doing what they can do best. Coming in from that western side, but then now they have to do with 20R coming out on the western hills. HSR's Jabby there is going to start clearing those hills wherever he can. I'm going to head over towards Exodus guys and see how they're doing. And as well as the defenders of the eastern. Baby Jesus there takes down one, but gets a face full of lead there from Kavari from FSQ. Old Memory Def now going to start coming from the southeast side. Definitely well needed. It's Kavari and Cola. Cola gets taken down. Cyrax gets taken down as well. Cache just located in the middle of the compound there. All you need is just one incendiary. If I can see a quarterback or anyone throw an incendiary from the hill here onto that cache, I'll pay him $1 million. I'll take out a loan, and I will pay them $1 million, and they can go from this rock and throw an incendiary exactly onto that spot. But the insurgents are doing a great job here. Defending this from 3 clans. We're looking at HSR, FSQ, and Owen Bring Death coming on in. You're looking at a 3v3 here.
Watch the
Eastern side of cache, Echo 8.
Auburn Bring Death going down now. It's only Macklin left alive. More grenades going out, so now this is where... This is where the grenade spam comes into play. I'm pretty sure they got a fob located on here. Yes, they do. Get a couple of ammo crates going. A couple of grenade spamming GLs, normal hand grenades. And you've got a pretty good defense here. We now do have, it looks like Old Man Bring Death. Only one guy left, which is Soda. Soda's always the last guy left. He's made of steel. FSQ and HSR, nowhere to be seen. They must have moved their possible different tactics we may be looking at here. Of course, maybe a fob had gone down up towards the western side of the compound, but it's been a really good defense here from the insurgent forces. Of course, the 20-foot regiment, the Magistrat Mortalis and Marines defending this side. I'm gonna now, because it's just a bit more quieter, I'm gonna head on over towards the eastern side. We do have only Fear Academy holding off. I think it's only Exodus. Maybe FSQ now. They're going to start helping out. But it looks like only Fear Academy are the ones looking to hold off the eastern side. Chronic's Exodus guys still coming in from the northern side. Like a couple of casualties here in terms of vehicle-wise. Humvee down, truck down. I'm sure a lot of fierce battling happening here. I wish I could cover everything. It would be something that would be amazing, but of course the later builds, maybe there'll be a teleportation button between flags.
Enemy crows might be coming up from southeast.
Old Man Bring Death now. Looks maybe in FSQ they're gonna switch their tactics. They're gonna start maybe helping out the Exodus guys clear off this northern side. And we may look at another truck going down. Yes, FSQ, Drunk 87. Another truck, another asset going down for the American forces. More assets being destroyed. Another asset, looks like a crow there. Crow there from FSQ's Schmiegel. Has to be careful not to flip that. There's 631 tickets remaining for the insurgents. It's really down to the cash, but in terms of the Americans, how much tickets they have, I don't like to go over and check to see how much tickets they have. I like to be surprised. Academy's Red 6 here, going up against maybe even two crows that are located up on the crest there.
Squad moving on the machine gun mark in Hotel 8.
Red 6 there, getting taken down. Academy
Which
and
one?
MM gonna start moving in. A couple Americans inside the compound area. HSR coming in from the western side of the compounds. There is the cache. The cache is located in the courtyard. Underneath a bit of washing put out 2 or so days ago. Now it's the case. Who is the squad
on the
lead?
eastern cache alone right now because it's gone quiet in Echo.
Reports from my guys over there. He's there in the cash room right now.
Havari taken down. Looks like Leon there. It's still got Sporky Daisy Red 6 off to the south side of the cache. You've got two crows. You've got Schmiegel, I think, and another up on the crest side. We are looking just up towards there to give a bit of cover. But the location of the cache has not been found yet.
And Squad 3 enemy Humvee in between you somewhere.
Walkie's going to get in the cache area. Oh, unfortunately, just getting taken down there. Really good take.
Yeah, we're losing, or it's very hard to defend H8 right now. We can't spawn on the cat, and they got 2 crows and shit.
Yep.
So it comes down to, we just need a squad leader to start pushing in. Looks like a couple of the Americans are focusing on the kills, of course, clearing out any insurgents within the surrounding areas so they don't come back. But now it comes down to just a location, sending one scout out. Looks like a bit of a glitch there. Yeah, just sending one American out, trying to find the cache location. Jim Jam not going through the door. Americans unsure where it is. You got good old Gek there from Old Men Bring Death, one of the squad leaders there. Chronic now, we got two squad leaders. They're trying to find the cache, and now it's being found. Jim Jam has found it. Whoa, he went flying.
Copy.
Straight across the screen. Now it's Chronic that has to get into it. You've got Fear Academy coming on the south side. Red 6 already breaching one of the walls. Grenade out there by Red 6. Will take down anyone. It would be awful to take down Chronic there. No. OC takes down Chronic now. Can Red 6 save it? Oh, he saves it! Chronic getting taken down there. Another grenade. I think another grenade might come out, but it's who's the next squad leader? Gek is the nearest squad leader. He has to start getting onto the cache. Unless a medic can get up Chronic.
Nordic, did you have a rally point somewhere in Echo 8? Went down?
RPG's just missing the streamer there. Off to the south side, Fear Academy. That's where they're coming in from.
All my spawn points are bugged. I can't spawn anyway.
Possible no, what I can see now, of course, I can't hear the communication from the American forces, but I don't think there's much communication happening. Now we do have Drunk 87 finally coming in. He's going to put that incendiary down. That's going to be the first. That's going to be the first for the American forces. We're already looking at around about 22 minutes of play. Of course, anyone in the vicinity has to get out. That's going to be a big explosion. Medics will get up Chronic very shortly. Negative. The streamer cannot get shots. I am invincible. But yes. I like to
Yeah, we lost the cat.
freak a few people out. Alright, so now the first cache going down. It's up to the Americans now to start finding where the next cache location is. Of course, they did have good old Magistra Mortalis, Mumble Reams, and the 20 Regiment fought the 20R guys. They did have the cache over there. They're pretty sure, but it's the case on how they're going to get to it. A large amount of the forces of the Americans are located, of course, on this region here, where the cache just got taken out. They're here at 8, keypad 9 region. The next cache is located on the Echo 8, Echo 6, sorry. And we do have one located up towards the northern side that I saw before. No, it's actually a spawn point. Come on, Saint. Jesus. It was actually a spawn point. The next cache for them will be this in, give or take, a couple of minutes' time. Another cache will spawn. The insurgent forces will have to get there ASAP. So here, a fob, or the insurgent fob here, that will start to get taken out. That's going to cost 20 tickets, so you're already down to around 588. It's going to take them down to around about 568 tickets. Jesus, they got something up with the streamer, man. They don't like me today. That's going to, yes, exactly. It's going to take them down to 564 tickets now. It's a question of communication with the American forces now. We're going to have a lot of insurgents possibly scattered over the map. When you're looking at Sporky, Red 6, Easy here on the south side of the map. They're going to use their insurgent techniques. They're going to start to take out a couple of straggling Americans. Old Man Brides, Mel, and Von Flaxen.
2 enemy vehicles pushing out of checkpoint Alpha.
It is a hard hill. I've tried this in test. It is a hard hill to climb. 20R's Extreme B3 there being the scout. Calling into his guy, good old squad leader MVP of the vehicles pushing out.
We might have an enemy vehicle pushing for squad force rally point.
Old memory net getting a lot of casualties here, but what caused the casualties? That is the question. A lot of dead. Also, you have Diego, which is just located in the fields there. I'm not sure one man can cause so much damage. Also, they'll consolidate it a bit more. 1 GL definitely could cause an RPG.
Does anyone know
into the
how long it
hills.
takes for the new cache to spawn?
Nope, sorry man.
2-3 minutes more, I think.
Nordic here is just going to use his knowledge of the game. Possibly staying around about 2 to 3 minutes now. We'll head on over and we'll see how the next cache is doing in for the Insurgent Forces. They did fantastic to fend off Finnish squad Hasaria, and as well as Old Member and Death are trying to take this location here. I think one of the Finnish squad, I think the Finnish squad leader got into of course, this compound here. All he needed to do was chuck an incendiary over, but couldn't. The 20R here, just relaxing for a moment there, Saint Jamie. But yes, the $1 million challenge is still up for play. Can you throw an incendiary here from this rock onto the cache with 1 hit? I will give you $1 million. I'm sorry. Okay, that's enough. It's Olivia Newton-John, Jesus. Getting physical there. Good stuff there from 20th Regiment. Glad to see you guys back in CCFN, by the way. It's been a long time since you guys have participated again. But we'll head on over. Looks like that compound there, it's secure. Now it's the Americans just trying to push out from the east side to the west side. They will have the intel of where the cache region will be. Maybe they get intel. It could be over here. It could be here. It could be here. They won't get the exact
Enemy
location.
coming down the mountain from their main. Marked on.
There we have Mel and Von Flaxen there. And one of those enemy crows. And we do have another enemy crow is heading back to checkpoint Alpha, which is FSQ Schmiegel is going to take care of that. I think Exodus there. I'm into contact there with Fear Academy's Dean. Bit of suppression on that checkpoint. Alright, we'll stay up high for now. We'll see how we'll see the advancing forces and what they're doing. So you got 1 to 2 man groups here, a lot of spread out. Deceptious here. He's going to stay as a bit of a scout. Bit of a rocket there, possibly on Exodus OC. 20R, Jamie with his beautiful music playing before, I'm pretty sure it was him. Cola, an extreme down, but you got a couple of scouts on the outskirts. They're going to start relating
Enemies on the road, Foxtrot 8, keep at 6.
They're going to start letting their team leaders know where the enemies are located, where they're sort of coming in from.
Do we want Squad 4 to wait for new cache or spawn on the E8 cache?
So Foxtrot 8's
One
keypad
on
6.
E8 in my opinion.
The road it just hit. MVP just stating enemies coming in from that location now. So you're going to get a couple of guys. They're going to start pushing out. Not allow for the enemy to get close. You don't want that to happen. You want to basically hit them on the front lines. All Memory Death on the northern side of the map. Of course, we're looking at 1 hour and a half, guys. 1 hour and a half of Insurgency, not the standard 2 hours that we have in the normal squad. We're already coming up to 30 minutes of play. Only 1 cache taken down by the American forces. Still another 2 caches to take down for the win of the game, unless all Americans bleed out. Couple of suppression is basically suppression coming in there from Salami as well as the Crow coming up to that northern side. That sun, mate, you. RPG just over the head there. Over the head again. They're trying to find out the drop of the RPG just to get a bit of a hit. looked like a hit. That was a hit on the Humvee. What a beautiful hit that was as well. It was either very, very close or was a direct hit. RPG's doing their best there. They're going to have a good old ammo cache located in the cache region. They got a fob there, so they can keep resupplying off the ammo crates. Americans now still pushing in from the western side, and also up towards the northern side as well.
Convoy, we have enemies in Foxtrot 7, keep at 3 to 6 area.
Techie convoy. Wow. First time I've ever heard of that, so looks like Mumblerene's Techie convoy.
Marked on the map for you.
Oh. Oh. Here we go, the first time I've seen the rocket techie. We're gonna stay close.
Just heads up, there should still be an enemy fob in H7, keep at 1.
We're gonna stay close with the rocket techie. That's of course gonna be heavily guarded. Suppression weapon we are looking at here, not accurate at all. Very hard to control.
Yes, hold up. There's about 2 guys bearing 180. 3 guys in the middle of the hill. Do you see them?
180? Hold on.
It's
I need
180.
to get out again soon. Hold on.
So it looks like they're gonna start to help. They're gonna basically help.
Like on the same level as Pintu. Pintu's looking at them.
Yeah, I see him.
They do
Yeah,
have
Pinto is
just
Pinto, yeah,
off to
We have
their
enemies
On the left
west side.
of the cache.
A bit higher, there's another guy.
Yeah,
that's the
that's
guy.
Got a mark on map.
west side of
that's
this
an estimated
rocket.
gap.
They do have a
Should
couple
have-
of guys there as well, but
Get in.
these. It's actually
Two,
two.
aim
It's
all
a
the way up.
2 rocket techies. It's 2 fire mission.
Aim all the way up. Yeah, it's just like one
No
test, right?
response.
And there we go.
Let's see where it goes.
So they're just gonna see where the hit
I don't
is.
see where it landed. Aim lower. Aim much lower.
I tapped 5
Like that.
times.
Stop. Shoot it. Yeah.
Oh, looks like one guy get the scout. One of the guys there, and the other rocket techie getting taken out there by a crow. Of course, to
shoot more.
maneuver this and where the rockets
Yeah.
are aimed.
No, not too low. Shoot.
Oh, the crow may cause a bit of devastation here to the rocket techies and the fire team. They're gonna start pushing back. Beginner just
Enemy Humvee marked west of cache.
just escaping there. But Mumblerenes will be the first, I'm pretty sure, in a
Yeah, mark
CCF
for a second.
event to use 2 rocket techies and firing at the same time. Oh, just hitting off to the north side of Old Man Bring Death there. Of course, only one reload there for a rocket techie. You would have to take that back and get that reloaded. Sea Trooper, do not disappoint me. Oh, this is great. Alright, the only rocket techie left. Diego getting taken down there. Definitely from a long way. Crows have just got the eyesight, just like the bird. They've got the eyesight. They can see things for miles. Alright, I'm gonna leave that rocket techie to beginner. I'm gonna head over here where all the blues and reds are. Blues and reds are. We are looking insurgents and Americans engaging here. Right here, the rocket techie. Oh! Couple of almost hits there on Old Man Bring Death. Unfortunately, there for the hill.
Maybe the enemy has a fob somewhere. Echo 8, keep at.
We are just going to see beginner. He's going to go head on
Check
back.
that out there.
Another burning wreckage over there. Humvee burning.
Take down fob in I7, keep at 2.
It's like I7 keypad 2, I7 keypad 2. Fob getting taken down there. It's going to cost 20 tickets to the American forces. We're not too sure how many tickets are left for the American forces. Of course, Fob's, tickets are everything for the Americans now. They've only taken down one. Only taking down 1 cache. Got another 2 caches in the next 55 minutes, and they have to be careful of their tickets. See some nice communication here between Mumblereens and the 20R, 20th Regiment of Foot. We almost saw some glorious rocket techie action. Of course, Crow, one of the Crows, are in the line of sight there. Yeah, one of the Crows there with the line of sight. We are looking at this Crow here, FSQ, Schmiegel, and Kavari here. They got their line of sight on here, the rockets. Got the eyesight on the rocket techie. One of the I think it was the driver that went down, and that had to push back. Beginner almost took down a lot of Old Man Bring Death guys, but couldn't. Insurgents now pushing out. They're meeting the Americans head to head. Great defense. Greatest defense. Actually, the greatest offense is defense. But in this case, greatest defense is a bit of an offense here. Head back over here. We do have Old Man Bring Death. Rocket techies are located here. There we go. Just a bit more left, and would have caused a lot of suppression there. Old Man Bring Death using the hill there to their advantage. Audic's now going to go back. He's going to start resupplying.
Enemy fob possibly in Echo 8, key 3. Can hear it from my position. Right.
Just focusing on the rocket techie, guys. It's new. Just want to see how it's used. And of course, it gives these guys just an indication of how to use it. If they look back at the footage, you know, it's about practicing something. It doesn't have an aim. It's pure will of where do you think it's going to where you think it's going to land. So it gives good indication for, I guess, you guys watching as well, but also the clans when they do reuse it again, wherever it may be, then they can start looking at it. But we're going to now focus on the fight. Insurgents now pushing up the hills on the south side of the cache we are looking at. Actually, the west side, sorry. Oh, south side, sorry. I was correct. South side. Coming into contact with the American forces here. Do they have another fob? That is the question. Schmiegel and Kavari are located close. Mort there, one of the MM guys. Getting very, very close to that Crow Humvee. He's going to get a mark on the map.
From the eastern road, apparently.
And he's going to use his grenades there. Maybe get a bit more closer. There goes Mort. Crow is a devastating creature. And a couple of the Fear Academy and MM.
MV on the hill, south of Gash.
Getting it taken out. It just depends if they do have a fob here. If they do, that's going to be very costly. They do. So that, it looks like we are going to see that get dug up. So 20 tickets do not get lost by the American forces. They're very, very smart
really
move.
Close east of Cash.
Exodus now. They're going to start hitting the north side, the west side, southwest side of the cache region. Just up behind them, they've got Fear Academy's Dean, 050 and 20R. A couple of guys on the hill. Robin Sage is Cyrax.
2-3 guys, northern entrance of Cash. Close to Cash.
And HSR Popo getting in. Is he a squad leader? He is a squad leader. He just has to find that cache. He's throwing it like a true trooper. Unfortunately, it has some weight to it. Popo goes down. But we do have...
Sounds like they found it. They breached the cache.
Who threw it? Who threw it? I think Popo did throw it. He got out another one and threw it again, coming out of contact. I'll ask HSR Popo there, but he gets, that's going to be 2. There's only 1 left. 1 cache left. They have to find out where that cache is. The cache is located on Echo 6 keypad 2 for the insurgent forces. Turning event now. Can the Americans, depending on how many tickets they got left, we've got 49 minutes left, so you got the clock to deal with, plus the American tickets. We don't know how much tickets the Americans have. I can see Rocket Techies over there. Old Man Bring Death coming into contact there. Just depends where the Rocket Techie is. We're just falling short of Old Man Bring Death. Rocket Techie looks like it was just located there. Nordic. He's trying to get a feel of it. And it looks like Old Man Bring Death's Mel. He's going to go after that Rocket Techie. He wants to get rid of it. That's the... It's what's menacing Old Man Bring Death. They're just waiting, okay? They've had 2 or 3 goes at us. Could the 4th go really wipe us out if we were a consolidated force? I think Mel wants to prove a point to Nordic. Alright, we'll have a look. So this cache, of course, getting taken out. We only have 1 cache left.
Enemy FOB just south of the new cache. Marked on.
The enemy FOB just south of the new cache. Wow.
I think we better dig down the Foxtrot 8 FOB.
Next up, Popo coming on in, as well as Lone Ranger. So it looks like the American forces were setting up them for if the cache was going to spawn here, which it has. Then they're going to be able to spawn there and be no problems. That's 20 tickets. Of course, if everything goes blank now, then we've got an end game happening. Hashtag ban Popo. So another fob down. That hasn't caused the game to end. So there's still a number of tickets left for the American forces here. And it's down to securing this cache. Now, it depends on where the cache is. We saw the cache over this side of the river before. If my vision is correct, it was located just here. And the cache now is just located a bit more east.
They flipped the crows on me.
Which is just located here in the open. It's actually really good to see caches spawning in the open. Now we have to see an adaptation of the insurgent forces. I'm going to head over, I think Mel and Nordic have come into contact here. Oh, no. A flipped Humvee again. Again. A lot of flip vehicles happening in Kohat Insurgency. That's why Mel is outside, of course, of his...
We need all squads on this to just defend it.
That's why, yeah, he's got out of the Humvee. Another flipped Humvee there. Devastating for the American forces. It looks like your Academy just stating there to their guys.
Right, I'll try to set up south of the cache in the mountain.
Old Man Bring Death have found a location. So he now is going to suppress. He's going to start telling Beginner where they're located and see if he can suppress as well. Fear Academy has stated all of their forces to head on back. Nordic takes down. Looks like Telly there from Old Man Bring Death. With a couple LATs to spoil Nordic's plans there. Humvee exploding to the northern side. Gonna head on over to where the last cache is. I can see a couple of red guys. FSQ looks like they're trying to spoil the party. Coming in on the... They are looking at west. Definitely. The west side, Smeagol, Kavari still alive. I think they still have the Crow. But Fear Academy, yes, stating before that all of the forces should push back to defend. Stay in the region of it, see what they can do. $45 minutes remaining. 436 tickets for the Dyness guys. A lot of tickets for them.
Crow SMP more or less around the marker in Echo 8.
And Sun IU does have eyes on that Crow. Kavari getting taken down there. Sana IU takes down one. Another hit on that Humvee. I think it's only the first hit, which Thempo there from Fear Academy. Oh, the Humvee is stuck. That's not good. Thempo has to get back.
West of Cat.
He has to get back into a range where an explosion will happen. Of course, if you're too close, the explosion ceases to exist, and there goes Schmeagol flying, and there goes that Crow. Counting Crows, great band back in the 90s, but a couple of Crows going down. I think it was like 2, maybe 3 Crows. One flipping, that one getting destroyed. I think another flipping as well.
Humvee is down.
FSQ on the western side. We don't see any of the Americans around here. We do see OC, Exodus, and Voodoo.
Enemies pushing in on the cache. Rico.
Rocket Techie there with Beginner.
Fallback.
Goes
Yeah,
right over the
bang
top
it.
there. Beginner now getting taken down. Goodbye, Rocket Techie. All you need is that LAT to take that out. But FSQ still, it's a couple of guys are still alive. It's only Drunk 87. I think he's the squad leader for FSQ. He just has to get down the gap, not get seen at all, and head down over to that region there. It's a hard task. Already Kavari getting taken down. Drunk 87 left alive, and Anubis Valor coming up very, very close to his position. And sorry, Drunk 87, but Anubis will foil your plans. Which there, yeah, unfortunate there, of course. Drunk 87 going prone with Anubis, not able to hit him, but Drunk 87 then crouching and getting the shot there. That is not a problem in the books at all. Drunk 87 was the closest squad leader to the cache. Oh, another Humvee, another 2, another Crow. My God. Voodoo OC getting taken down there by 1 shot. We just need a couple more shots on that Humvee and he gets taken down. That's another shot. And another explosion. That's another asset down. Americans just wasting assets now. Now the Americans coming into the north side of the map. A lot of the insurgents are in the vicinity of the cache, mainly on the west side. There's a couple on the east side. Some have even pushed out onto the fields over towards the northern. Good old Malakabad being situated up there. That's where good old Malakabad is.
Enemy fob.
Looks like another enemy fob down.
Enemies pushing in for east of Cat.
Enemies pushing south of cache also.
No, need to see Rocket Tech is an AI, no. So it looks like now FSQ finish squad on the western side, all taken down. You got BR, Karma, Bennett, Drunk 87 down. They're not spawning, which is not a good thing. That sometimes says we had 2 respawns, Bennett respawning there, maybe Drunk 87 now respawning, yes. Okay, so it's not the case that they are low on tickets. Of course, if we don't see a number of respawns from an enemy force, then we can say, oh, okay, the tickets are quite low. Could be the case. FSQ talking to these guys. All right, where should we attack from next? Insurgents creating a beautiful line here. Let's look at that from a map perspective. I see a lot of enemies possibly placing a fob out towards the far western region. I think Exodus I can see in the very small writing, as well as
we have
FSQ there.
In the triangular compound, I think, on a mountain. Echo 6, keep out 1. 3, sorry.
A lot of Americans down over towards the northern side. Haze are predominantly Saria there. Old Man Bring Death as well on that side. But coming up in from behind, good old Nordic. Nordic and his Mum Marines are definitely one of the flanking clans in the squad community, as well as the Warriors. Warriors not playing today, but definitely those two clans know how to flank. MM, I think in their second, good old Magistra Mortalis, we're looking at their second time in CCFN. Now we're going to see a couple of their MM guys. They're going to start pushing out. They're going to get up and close and personal with the...
North of fob. North of fob.
Going to start to get up and close here with the American forces. Red 6 unfortunately taking down there. Anubis Valor looks like a...
Not a crow. But still.
Looks like a bit of a grenade there. Old Man Bring Death now getting pincered. So we do have Old Man Bring Death located just in the vicinities here. And then you have Nordics, Mum Marines coming in from the east, other insurgents coming in from the west, so they have to be careful, because look, up towards the western side, we do have a crew in the riverbed, but a lot of FSQ guys now coming in.
Yeah,
they got the support of Exodus coming in from the west now. 38 minutes remaining, 407 tickets for the insurgent forces. One cash left to draw it even for this evening. We only got 2 rounds of good old CCFN 46, guys. CCFN 46 weeks of CCFN Community Clan Fight Night. We're looking at December 18th. We're looking at 52 weeks. Another crow down. My god, 52 weeks of CCFN happening on December 18th. Next week, CCFN, along with a lot of streamers, devs, everyone. But of course, the launch of the free week will happen on November 11th. CCFN will be, I think, one of the first to host that event. And we'll bring you an event next Friday. Good old stack up for squad. Go ahead and check it out, guys. All the information, of course, on the press release from the squad guys over at joinsquad.com. Go check it out. That's going to give you the schedule and everything.
Protect the cash, protect the cash.
Get those donations in as well, guys. It's going to support the veterans around the world. Now FSQ coming into contact, in very, very close contact. And are getting hit from either side. 20R starting to push up now. It's a last... Maybe the last offensive here from the Americans. Maybe. Can't call it at the moment, but... We'll soon call it. If FSQ don't start respawning, then it can give an indication. It's like, okay, yeah, it's a very close game. It could be the last offensive for the American forces trying to push on out. But insurgents again, my god. A lot now respawning on the cache area. Cache, of course, located there, where Beginner and Leon, EGM, are located. Old Man Bring Death got wiped out by good old Magistra Mortalis, as well as a couple of Fair Academy guys. Nordics, Mum Marines coming in from the east side there. Old Man Bring Death now respawning up towards the north region, so it's possible they do have a rally point just on the Malakabad compound there to get those guys resorted. They have good old Semi-X there from Magistra Mortalis. Gets taken down there by Sulkin. Sulkin used to be part of the FU clan. Exactly. US forces are taking a complete pounding in terms of the assets lost. You know, you've got one crow lost here, another crow lost there, another crow lost there. One flipped up towards the north side of the map, so you're already counting 4. A couple have lost in, I think, maybe another one flipped out towards the eastern cache that we saw earlier on in the game. 35 minutes remaining, 368 tickets left. The Americans now, looks like the FSQ guys, majority of them respawning, majority of them coming back in. Old Man Bring Death respawning out towards the west as well. Exodus is, again, it's...
Watch out, guys, our entire team is now to the west of the cache.
Definite a hell of a fight for the American forces. Yes, losing the assets where they really needed to hang on. They played some of their Crows long, but then they pushed some of them too close in. The Crows got the distance, played at a distance, but that's my opinion, that's my judge. Of course, these clans know their tactics and know how to play. But we have seen, you know, you can see the spread as we see now, you know, where Pintu, Red 6, Master Spots, that's how Insurgents play. They play in 1-2 attackman squads, sometimes 3 attackman squads, but majority in INS or Insurgency, it's a scouting type role. Spread out. You don't need to be consolidated as we see in normal matches. This is the one where everyone can spread out and they can call in. Looks like Kohler there coming under contact there with Old Man Bring Death. Taking down Soda as well as Sulkin. You still got Gek, which is squad leader there from Old Man Bring Death, still up. Looks like a grenade just hitting Kohler there. He's going to start bandaging himself up with a bit of the debris. He's actually fixing his trousers as we speak. Getting the rope readjusted. Of course, now the Insurgents pushing out. That's what they're doing. They're not. They've built up a couple of compounds where they need to get the deployments, get the emplacements set in, but it's not about just sitting and waiting. Don't do that. Just head on out. Find out where the Americans are. Get them on the front lines. Make their morale disarrayed. So now you have HSR.
Potential enemy FOB Delta 5, keep at 3, they're spawning there somewhere.
So HSR now pushing in from the southeast side. So 2 offensives here. But of course the Insurgents, they have a lot of the areas covered
enemy
there.
vehicles southwest FOB.
Gordy gun team killing. Team killing too. The Americans definitely have a fight on their hands. Of course they're losing at the assets, but it's also on the ground battles as well. Insurgents are definitely bringing them on the close quarter combat. If we look at the KDs, guys, 225 kills and 294 deaths. Of course, Pinto unfortunately disconnecting there. That's changed the KDs. Americans getting a large majority of them there. I think mainly due to those earlier Crows and those kills. But HSR moving out towards the southeast area. They come into contact with 20R, 24 Regiment. They come under Magistrat Mortalis, Fear Academy. A couple of those guys heading out there. Then you have, of course, up towards the western side, northwest, I guess you would say, or the western side. Old Man Bring Death coming into contact with the Mumblereens. 20R, 24 Regiment out there as well. Everything is just... There's eyes on everything. The Insurgents have eyes on everything. A lot of assets there down. It's just it's a car wreckage. 31 minutes remaining. 341 tickets for the INS guys. For the Insurgents. For the FSQs guys still alive. As long as the squad leaders are still alive for the American forces, they can get onto that cache. That's all that matters and get that incendiary
down. Everyone on the north side of FOB is dead. Be careful.
So we can see definitely a different game here.
New cache, boys, new cache. B6. We need a squad there.
My squad will go there.
A different game here than we saw in round 1. Of course, it's in the same location. Not exactly pinpointed, but it's in the same vicinity. You're looking at around about 25, 30 meter sort of difference. But this is what you see. Of course, the Americans had the front foot in round 1 already being in this sort of region. And you had a lot of the Insurgents out towards the eastern side. But you can see what the Insurgents are doing here. Pushing out. Don't allow them to come in. Push them out. Get close and personal. Spit in their face. Kick them in the balls. There's a lot to look at here. They're even on the north side. You got Dean 050 on the north side. Deception's on the north side. Rodriguez and OC are up on the north side as well. Of course, a couple of ACOGs up on that north side. A Crow. Get two Crows up there to help suppress, help FSQ push in. You got Exodus on the north side as well. Help them push in. HSR just getting mutilated. That is another Humvee down. Another Humvee down. It's Gek there from Old Memory Dave. FSQ's Smeagol there. I'm not too sure what Humvee they brought in from there, of course, with the
Blew
wreckage.
up an enemy lodge.
That's
Bristol
another
Twitch, north of
another asset. And that is it.
Hey, GG guys.
Good game, everyone. Well
That
done,
is
boys.
it.
GG guys.
Finally.
324 ticket win there, so we,
Okay, so
that's the last time doing that
then, yeah?
Yes, please God, never again.
Yeah, please, never, ever.
for that.
Insurgency is like Catholic purgatory all over again.
they did a couple of the clans expressing their feelings, expressing their feelings for INS or Insurgency there. Wow, I thought it was fantastic. I hope you guys thought it was fantastic. Alright, so let me just minimize this real quickly.